Hello students, today we will study John Milton's sonnet on his blindness. As we know, John Milton was one of the greatest poet of English literature. And when he was born in 1608 and when he was only 44 years old, he became completely blind in 1652. So the poem was, this sonnet was written just after he became totally blind, but the poem was published later in 1673. So on his blindness is an autobiographical sonnet just reflecting his ideas. What did he think when he became completely blind? So come to the text and we will study this poem, this sonnet by John Milton on his blindness. When I consider how my light is spent before here half my days, when I consider means to think about how my light stands for eyesight. Is spent mean vanished, went, mean before half my days, before half of my age. As I have told you that Milton became totally blind when he was just 44 years old. So he think when I consider about the thing, he says that when I think that how my eyesight has become totally vanished, gone totally dim before half of the my age. I have lost my eyesight before reaching half of my age. When I consider these things, when I think about these things, I found myself that I am very helpless in this dark world and wide. Wide is dark for him because he has become totally blind. So this world become totally dark for him. So in this dark world and wide, the world has become totally blank for him. So he says that when I think about the things, think about these things, how I lost my eyesight and the world has become completely dark and white for me. And that one talent, here he is using for poetic talent, one talent which is death to hide, lost with me useless. Now he is thinking that as being a poet, he cannot serve God, he cannot write poetry in praise of God. So he said that, and that one talent, he's talking about the biblical story of God, once God given one talent to each three person and how they use this talent. So God has given Milton a talent of saying poetry, writing poetry. Now he said that this talent is lost with me useless. Why the talent has become useless for Milton? Because he has become totally blind. He cannot uh, write poetry anymore because of his blindness. So he is saying that when I think about my blindness, when I think that how I have become blind before reaching half of my age, and this world has become totally dim for him, me totally blind, totally dark for me. And the talent which God has provided me, talent of saying poetry, talent of writing poetry in praise of God, is lost with me useless. Now it will remain with me useless because the talent is inherited talent. Talent is God given gift, but he is not able to use that talent now because of his blindness. His blindness will not allow him to write poetry. So he said that the talent of writing poetry is now lost with me, useless. Next he says, though my soul more bent to serve there with my maker. He says, of course I have lost my eyesight, but my soul is more bent, my inclination toward God to serve therewith, to serve God, my maker. Maker M is given capital, so maker stands for God. So to serve God, this my inclination, my faith in the God has increased, and present my true account and doing my true services toward God. So he is saying that, of course, I have become old, but my inclination, my devotion toward God has increased, and of course, I cannot serve him. I am not able to use my talent anymore because of blindness. Even though my soul has bent more to serve there with my maker, my soul, I have devoted much and more than earlier, and I just want to present my true services to God. Why? The reason is given, lest he returning child. Child mean to scold. He says, lest mean if not. If I will not present my true services toward God, he mean God. God will chide him, rebuke him, scold him at the time of returning, at the time of his death, when he will meet his maker, when he will meet his God, and God will chide him, God will scold him, that why, for what, for not using his poetic talent. Now there is a thing, as we know, he has become totally blind, and saying that I am not able to present my true services to God. Why? Because I am not able to write poetry. So I am not able to present my true services toward God, even though my faith toward God has increased, and I am ready to do my best for servicing Him. If I will not do this thing, God will scold me, chide me when I will return to Him. Next, doth God exact day labor light denied it? I fondly ask, fondly in joke. In joke, Milton says that I ask jokingly that does God exact day labor? Does God want me the same labor light denied it, although my eyesight has gone? Here light denied it light denied it mean even after losing my eyesight. Now, see, Milton is saying that does God does God ask for exact day labor, same hard working from me, even after losing my eyesight? I fondly ask, Milton fondly ask that, oh God, I have lost my eyesight, even though you want me the same day labor, the same hard working. Now, as we see, but patience, here patience is personified, but patience, no, he says that my patience to prevent me. Here patience come forward and it prevent him that prevent to making him such a kind of complaint. So to prevent that, murmur soon replies. My patients come forward and said that such kind of complaints, such kind of murmur will very soon be replied by the God. God just will reply such kind of murmur. So there is no need to be worried about. And that what patient says, God doth not need either man's work or his own gift. Patience consoles him that God never need back its talent again. God will not snatch out your talent from you of writing poetry or his own gift. The God has gifted you, boasted you the ability of writing poetry. So God will never and never take back that of your talent. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. This is the philosophy of Milton. What did he say? Who best bear his mild yoke. Mild means a very light yoke. Yoke is for hardships. Whatever the sorrows, mild sorrows, very trivial sorrows God gives to men, and whoever bear them, whoever tolerate them, they serve him best. Whoever the man who serves God best, who bears his mild troubles in a best way, that is the best servant of God. This is philosophy of Milton. So what did he say? That what the peasant said, that murmur soon replied. Such kind of murmur, such kind of complaints you are making to God, that if God wants the exact day labor, exact same hard working, even after my eyesight has gone. But the patience, as I have told you, patience is personified here. Patience said that no, such kind of replies, God will reply such kind of murmur, such kind of complaints, and God does not need anything back. God will not snatch his poetic talent, because God never need man work or his own gift back. And then what Patience said? Who best bear his mild yoke, whoever tolerate God's trivial troublings, sufferings, sorrows, agonies given by the God, whoever bears them, tolerate them very lightly, they serve God best. So again he said, his state is kingly. God is like a king. State of king is what kind of state of king is, that is the same state of God. Thousands at his bidding speed, and post or land and ocean without rest. So God's state just like a king. As soon as a king gives order, there are a lot of his servants to carry out that order, to obey that order, and they follow that order, carry out that order in a binding speed. So in the same way, God's state is just like a king. Thousands of his servants, thousands of his angels, as soon as he utters, as soon as he pronounces, as soon as he give an order, thousands of the angels go to fulfill his wishes and his binding speed, and post over land and ocean. These servants, these angels, passed over land and ocean without a rest, without being taken rest for a single moment. These, these servants try to serve him. These servants try to follow his order. These angels try to carry out his order. Now, the last line, they also serve, who only stand and wait. So whoever has gone to carry out his order, and some are all again standing and waiting for their turn to come. So they also serve. The persons, the angels who are waiting for their turn, they also serve him. They are giving God the same services as the services is given by the servants who has gone to carry out that orders. So Milton wants himself to those angels, to those persons who only stand and wait. As we know, he has become totally blind. So he says that I will also in those persons who only stand and wait for their turn to come for the services. So here we see Milton has a deep faith in God's justice. Even if denying by his eyesight, he is not complaining God. He says that my faith toward God has become much more than earlier. So this is the sonnet. As you have seen, that Milton was a great religious poet, and he has a deep faith in God's justice. So again, we have seen in this autobiographical sonnet God's justice, Milton's faith toward the justice of God. So I hope you have got the idea about the poem. Thank you.